Hi guys, me again Aswat, and today I'm going to do a review for the movie Ambulance, directed by Michael Bay. This is a different review because I want to do a very special review, long review for this movie. Usually I do my reviews on TikTok and then I just reposted it back on YouTube, but this one I want to do a very long review because I need it. I need to do a long review. The movie is about ambulance, of course. It's about an ambulance that is taken, hostage by bank robbers, and that's it. And then that's the movie. Basically, that's the premise. The bank robbers hijack this ambulance. I'm sorry, ambulance, and then trouble ensues. Okay, I wanna. This is a bad movie. Let me start with that. This is a bad movie. But the reason I want to highlight this movie in a long review because there are many mistakes in this movie that shouldn't have happened because Michael Bay is a superb. Let me reword that. He's a superb action director. Michael Bay directed action movies and he does it well. So I was surprised when I saw this movie that the most basic mistakes are done in this movie by Michael Bay, the best action director still alive, you know. I mean, the movies that is Isa Gonzalez as one of this ambulance personnel, and then Jake Gyllenhaal, which was quite a surprise that he starred in this movie. He's such a great actor, and the movie killed him. No, not kill his character. I mean, kill he created this character with the best acting skill because Jake Gyllenhaal is one of the best director, and Michael Bay. Jake Gyllenhaal was the best actor. Michael Bay just destroyed him, made him. You know, if I was him, I was thinking like they were part of it when Jake Gyllenhaal was there showing his skills. As usual, he's amazing actor. But the way Michael Bay directed this movie, it killed. You know, it stripped away all the skills that he has, and made it into like a bad movie, bad acting, and oh my god. Okay, there's another character, an unknown actor, black actor. He plays the brother to Jake Gyllenhaal, and the movie starts with this black guy. He's a former soldier. He couldn't get any money to do operation for his son, for his baby. So he met his brother. They made it a chance. I mean, they made it a plot point that his brother is Jake Gyllenhaal. So they like the father raised them up, adopted the black guy, and raised them up like children, like his son. So they were kind of cool about that. I like it. I like that angle. And then he went to see Jake Gyllenhaal to get some money, and out of the blue, Jake Gyllenhaal said, "I'm gonna give you the money, but if you follow me on this bank heist." He had no idea. He had no plan about it. No training about to rob a bank. You need to train, right? Especially a big heist. He just went there. He got pulled into the bank heist. I mean, that's one big flaw without. It doesn't make any sense, even though and they haven't met for a while, you know. Because the movie show, he went to this car dealer, where Jake Gyllenhaal is there, and then clearly they haven't met in a long time, so they started sharing pictures, photos. You know, I'm your brother. Remember, they talking about family. How on earth, like, you just met each other, you don't know what happened to each other all this while. This is your first time meeting. Suddenly, you rope him into this bank heist. Okay, so automatically I was thinking like, hey, okay, and then another Michael Bay mistake, and I was thinking, this Michael Bay can't make this mistake. So Michael Bay had this famous skill that he will rotate the camera around the actor. He will rotate the camera around the actor, but when he does it, he always does it outside when it's like clear skies, or outside where you can see the main characters, and then the camera would rotate, and it's always fantastic. They call it the Michael Bay style, that one where the camera just pan, go around the characters. But this one, he did it in the dark room, and then it was so fast. It was so fast that you are already. I was already like, I feel dizzy, and then it's just like the decision that happened during the decision of Jake Gyllenhaal asking his brother, the black guy, to join the bank heist. So already it's like, oh wait a minute, what is happening here? And then because they keep circling it, I mean, I don't get it. Okay. So just like that, they went into the bank heist. You see, there's no training, there's no planning, because the brother doesn't know anything about the bank layout. He doesn't know anything about the bank. But the Jake Gyllenhaal thought, okay, he is to this complicated bank heist, I'm gonna take my brother, who doesn't know anything about the bank. Okay, problematic at that point. Okay, but the worst culprit, and trust me on it, it's like the most, what Michael Bay is doing. Okay, he shot this movie, the first 1.5 hours, he shot this movie using drone. I've never seen anybody does it. He uses drone to shoot the scene. I'm not kidding. You can watch this. I was dizzy, like, because after bank I went back and see the making of this movie. Michael Bay hired drone, you know, the small drone he hired some professional expert or stunt drones, I don't know, and put cameras on them to shoot this movie. And you can see the use of the drone everywhere in this movie. I was surprised. Like, Michael Bay have shot so many beautiful scenes. He had the skills. But now he's using this drone. It is so dizzy, so weird, because the camera is because you get camera going up, down, top, bottom. I think it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick movie. I was surprised that Michael Bay has shot a lot of action scenes in his life, in his movies, that he can't be making this mistake. The camera was everywhere, like that, like, oh my god, because they use drones. Okay, that you will have to deal with that for 1.5 hour in. You have to deal with that. All right, and then besides that, there's so many bad plot to this movie. Horrible plot. Like I said earlier, one, the brother doesn't know. Just meeting him for the first time after a long time, and then having a first meeting. Let's do this bank heist. Weird decision. I think this is also one of the lowest budget Michael Bay movie. It has to be one of the lowest budget because it just doesn't make any sense. If you watch this movie, okay, the bad guys end up in the ambulance. So they hijack this ambulance, and Eiza Gonzalez is one of the girl that is trapped there. He's the hostage. She's the hostage. And then so many times, the one time the ambulance entered a hall. I'm not joking, a building. The ambulance entered a building, and it's basically a conference hall or something. It's a big hall, right? And then nobody closed the door. The moment the ambulance entered this hall, this giant hall, they had a chase inside this hall, where the ambulance, nothing happened to the ambulance, but the police car got into crashes. That's another thing about this movie that doesn't make any sense. The ambulance doesn't have any. The ambulance was still intact, but all the cars chasing him, the police cars, got into accidents. That is so not Michael Bay, man. I was thinking like, wow, this is so bad. Okay, so like I said, the ambulance entered this building, and the ambulance just going around and around and around. Nobody closed the door, closed the exit, closed the entrance. Nobody did that. I'm thinking like, it's just stupid. Okay, so I was thinking like, oh my god. So I didn't. I tell you, there's a lot of stupid things. Okay, so, and the ambulance have this nurse, Eiza Gonzalez is a personnel there, and then there's also a cop who got shot, and okay, I'm surprised, because Michael Bay did this. Okay, so the hijackers, Jake Gyllenhaal, has this plan of, okay, they plan to hide underneath a hidden road, and then there's a lot of ambulance. There's a lot of ambulance in there that they bring in the Gyllenhaal punya ambulance. They're gonna paint it green. They repaint it, and then all the ambulance get escaped from that HQ. Now there's a few ambulance there, right? There's a few ambulance, but that point of the story kills me completely. Took me out. Okay, they had the chance to leave. He told the brother, they told the black guy, okay, so it's your turn to get out of this ambulance. You are free to go. Like, he gave the opportunity for the black guy to leave and get out, escape from all this chase. But the black guy doesn't go, man. I'm not going. I'm not leaving you. It doesn't make any sense. One, that doesn't make he did not want to go away. He did not want to escape. One. Two, at that point in time, because the police cannot find them, they could also let out the nurse, Eiza Gonzalez, and the cop. One of the victim was there. They could let him out. They could let him out there. So let him out there and then just go away. Another stupid thing. He since there are so many ambulance there, right? The ambulance can, because they're controlled by Jake Gyllenhaal friends, so they can all escape, and hide. I know, and then the number of ambulance there can, um, can create a confusion to the cops. So because the cop cannot see, oh, so many ambulance, right? At that point, why doesn't Jake Gyllenhaal and his brother just get into another car, not an ambulance at all? Because they had the opportunity. I don't get the point that he painted the ambulance. He painted the ambulance green, which, like, they're gonna get caught again. Why would you stay in an ambulance? Just get into another car, because they had the opportunity to go in. There are so many other cars they can easily escape. Get into another car and just go away. Leave the nurse there under this bridge. Leave the nurse there. Leave the cop there, victim there, and then he and his brother can take the money, put that in another car, and escape. No, the answer that the brother gave him, I'm not going to leave you. But throughout the movie, I hate you. I want to leave. I don't want to do this. Let's not do this. What the hell is that? Okay. Oh my God. I don't care. I don't care. Not a lot of people hear this review, but I need to let out. The stupid film, I wanted to delete this from my mind. Okay. Another stupid scene. Like, they are being chased by all of these cops, right? The whole cop of LA has been chasing them. The attempt to lie to confuse the police failed. Okay, so they are now in this ambulance. In this chase, they had the time to listen to music and make jokes about it. I'm thinking, like, what are you doing, Michael Bay? What are you doing? It's so bad. And they were listening to music, making joke in a chase scene. In a slow ambulance. Anybody can destroy this ambulance, man. But all the police cars that try to chase the ambulance, everybody go like that. All the crashes, police cars crash, police car destroyed. The one thing that is not destroyed until the end is the ambulance. There's even one scene. The ambulance is there in front of the hill because they say stop, right? Because they almost fall down. Stop. And then there is police chasing them. Dude, the police go off the hill. The police crash their car because they don't brake. The ambulance was actually stopping there. They could have actually put a police car behind, police car besides them. Nobody can escape. Like I said, there are so many opportunities for the police to stop the ambulance, like closing the in the conference hall, closing all the exit and the entrance. They didn't do that. And then that scene where they can park behind, or when they were listening to music and driving so slow. There is also a scene where they do an operation inside the ambulance. Because when the police got injured, they wanted to help pull out the bullet. It was so bullshit, because they said Isa Gonzalez said, in order for me to do this operation, you have to slow the car. True. So they slow it to the point of 20. It have to be 20 miles per hour, man, because they are doing this serious operation, and she's not a doctor. She's not a doctor. They are doing this operation. Oh my God. It's so weird, man. It's so weird. And then, okay, and I thought, like, okay, Jake Gyllenhaal is the bad guy, right? Right. He's like acting crazy. At one point, they go back to the big boss house that helped with the ambulance and everything. I have to think about before I say anything. Okay. So, Jake Gyllenhaal and this black guy, talk to the mafia boss. And then when they talk to the mafia boss said, leave the girl here because the girl has seen all the operation that he's doing here. And then you guys can go. Right? And then the black guy somehow want to be hero. Like, I cannot leave. I cannot leave her here. And then the mafia guy is getting angry, right? So Jake Gyllenhaal was trying to convince his brother, don't do this. Let's get out of here. Don't let this girl die. I don't care. We don't care. It's not our... We need to escape, right? Right. So, because you got this idea that Jake Gyllenhaal is a bad guy. And then, I don't know what happened. I don't know how the script turns like this. Suddenly, Jake Gyllenhaal talking to the brother, getting angry. Like in all Bad Boys movie, the Bad Boys also directed by Michael Bay. Suddenly, Jake Gyllenhaal and his brother shoot all the mafia, died. Shoot everybody. Kill all the boss mafia, kill everybody. I'm thinking, wow, Jake Gyllenhaal is now a hero, right? Jake Gyllenhaal even killed the boss mafia. Boom. And I was thinking like, okay, Jake Gyllenhaal is a hero now. No. Jake Gyllenhaal went against his instinct to help Isa Gonzalez. But at the end scene, when sniper was trying to shoot, was having a sniper was trying to shoot the Jake Gyllenhaal, Isa Gonzalez keeps saying, shoot him! He saved your life! Oh my god. That was so weird. And then, that was so weird, man. This movie is so weird. Oh my god. It doesn't make... After that scene, after Jake Gyllenhaal saved his brother, killed the boss mafia, and then they escaped drive out of the ambulance, with the Isa Gonzalez in the ambulance. When the black guy wanted to open the ambulance to say, don't worry, we are gonna save you, Isa Gonzalez shoot him. I've never seen a movie like this. I've never seen a bad movie like this. And then the brother got shot. So Jake Gyllenhaal was surprised, and he said, save my brother. I said, okay, they put him back in the knee, and Jake Gyllenhaal drove to the hospital. Drove the ambulance to the hospital. And I thought at that point, wow, Jake Gyllenhaal has become a hero. He's changed his mind. He's now the good guy. Dude. So they were stuck at the hospital. So many cops around them. Instead of taking his brother, take my brother to the hospital, they stay inside the ambulance. I mean, I'm thinking like, why did you if you want to save your brother, forget about the cop. Just told them, let my brother go to the knee, because you're gonna get caught anyway. So instead of that, they keep arguing. So snipers I don't know how the snipers showed up so fast. And then at the end, it just doesn't. In the end, like Jake Gyllenhaal saved his brother. You know, a few times he gave the black brother chance to let's go out. You don't, okay, you stop here. Just go. I'm not gonna leave you, brother. Okay, the black guy said. And then there was opportunity when Jake Gyllenhaal said, let's leave the girl here. We can escape. No, I'm not gonna leave the black guy. In the end, after Jake Gyllenhaal saved his brother and give him opportunity so many times, you know what happened then? The black guy shot him. The black guy shot Jake Gyllenhaal, his brother. I was surprised. I'm surprised that he so not only that, oh, it was just the worst. It's just the most craziest thing. You know, instead of taking the brother, he's parked at the hospital, parked at the emergency. Instead of they taking the brother to go to get help, he had to argue with the cops. More argument, let me go or she will die, kind of thing. Hijacking. It's why your brother should be the priority. He's thinking about the brother. The brother shoot him because the brother lying back, right? He just took the brother took the gun because he saw as arguing with Enzo Gonzalez taking a hostage. The brother took a gun, shot him. Oh my god. Dumbest movie ever. Dumbest movie. Okay, want to say this is the weird thing. The brother got shot. Okay, everybody got shot. Jake Gyllenhaal got shot. Everything got shot. The police came and tie him. You know, put handcuff on both of them instead of getting them help. Oh my god, man. Isa Gonzalez had to run. Like after this all done, they are lying down there. The police still tie them up. I mean, put handcuff on them, including Jake Gyllenhaal, who was shot, who's already dead. Why do you need to put handcuffs? Oh my god. And then after that scene, Jake Gyllenhaal got shot by his brother, the black guy. The movie went on for 15 minutes. I swear, it went on for 10 or 15 minutes. For the closure of the movie. That doesn't show anything that happened to the... I mean, it's just so weird. The guy, the black... it's just so weird. The way the movie ended, it's about 10 to 15 minutes of nonsense. This is so crazy. The movie is so crazy, man. I think it's the worst Michael Bay movie ever made. I think it was badly produced. The fact that an ambulance is intact, but all the super cops, the cops car, semua, they all got crashed, exploded. Nonsense, you know, nonsense. It shouldn't be. Boom, the car just suddenly just flip over. When you see, if you want to see it, you are crazy yourself lah. I'm telling you, I'm making this 30 minutes review because I want to get it out of my chest. It's one of the worst Michael Bay movie I've ever seen. Michael Bay has directed superb action movies. You know, 13 hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi has one of the best car chase scenes. One of the best car chase scenes in movies. But why in this movie the chase scene are so bad? He did a movie for Netflix, 7 Underground or 6 Underground. One of the best action movie I've ever seen. This movie is so like this, shaky camera everywhere because it was shot on the drone. Compared to 6 Underground, was well made, well shot, well colored. It was such a this movie it downgraded from 6 Underground a lot. I'm happy I'm making this long review because this is such a bad movie. Nobody will ever see it. I will never see it again. I will never, even if this movie is free, I will never buy it. Okay, they have this Eva Gonzalez. I've seen her movie before. She's been, her character is she's a Latina. She's been in Gone Baby, Gone Baby Gone or something. Baby Driver. She's been in a lot of movies that she's hot. She's hot and sexy. In this movie, because the camera is so shaky, you don't see her. You don't see her. She's beautiful, you know, but you don't see that. I never. How on earth you give somebody a beautiful woman and you cannot shoot her in that style? They were more focused on this crazy black guy who I don't even know who he is. Yeah, but oh my god, and the Jake Gyllenhaal angle. Like I said, when the movie ended, when the brothers shot Jake Gyllenhaal, the movie went on for about 20 minutes, 10 to 50 minutes of nothing, you know, nothing substantial. It doesn't show the background of what happened to the cop that were chasing them. What happened to there was a big a super cop that was chasing him. There was, you know, Jake Gyllenhaal for one. You don't know. I mean, if you don't know the fate of a lot of these characters. I really hate the ending, because it went for so long. It went for 10 to 15. I was thinking, okay, is there a closure? Closure should be about less than 5 minutes. After that action movie, it should be less than 5 minutes. This went on for 15 minutes, man. I was thinking like, what's going on? Just a bad movie, and I'm happy. I feel better just getting this out of my chest. It's such a bad movie. It's such a waste of time. It was such a surprise that Jake Gyllenhaal could make a bad movie and Michael Bay could make such a bad action movie. Horrible. Of the score, I'll give this movie a 0 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry it's a bit long-winded, but it has to be done. Thank you guys.